Guys, what's up? It's Jerry Miller. Welcome to What's Barking Local with Pattie Boden, Jerry Miller, and Chelsea Mitchell.
Hey, Chelsea.
We'll go to the studio cam here in a matter of moments. Before we do, let's put in perspective what makes this program possible. It's Animal Connection, Central Virginia's longest-running all-natural pet store, 17 years and counting. An entrepreneur had a dream of bringing healthy, all-natural treats and food and an overall quality of life to the Central Virginia animal community, and 17 years later, stronger than ever, babies. Harris Tolber, our director. Let's go to the studio cam.
All right.
And everyone is on set. This is Pattie.
Hey.
This is Chelsea Mitchell.
Hi.
Oh, that was good.
Yes, I'm so excited.
And she's got an award that we need to celebrate here, Pattie Boden.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, it's really pretty.
What do we got here?
Well, this is from the Global Pet Show. That's the world's largest trade show for pets. And this is the Retailer Excellence Award for Internet and Social Media. And I brought it to show to the world and also to thank Jerry and Harris and Judah for everything that they've done, and Lauren upstairs and Trey, because he supports, for everything they've done to help us. So, yay.
It's been amazing. Thank you.
You guys.
She's the ringleader. We execute and help put her ideas into reality. A national retail award. I think one of the things that you've been willing to do, and it's a testament to you as an entrepreneur, as you've been willing to take risks. You've been willing to try things out of the box.
Have we ever?
Yeah, you've been willing to try new things. And we throw things against the wall. If they
see
stick,
what happens.
we go with it. Put that in perspective
Take
for
a
us.
chance. Well, that's exactly it. I mean, when you first talked to me about doing this, I was just, oh my goodness, how am I going to fit this in? But, I'm really glad we did. And that this is really what set it over the top from all the other pet stores. I mean, there was nobody else doing a web show, a weekly web show that they could find. So, yay. Way to go, Jerry Miller.
I love it. I love it. And now Pattie Boden is leveraging her platform to welcome organizations that are having a tremendous impact in our community, like the Charlottesville-Albemarle SPCA. I will let you introduce Chelsea Mitchell.
Sure. Well, this is our pal Chelsea. And Chelsea's been with the SPCA how many years now?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And she is an amazing event planner.
Oh, thank you.
And you've worn many hats at the SPCA.
I have,
yeah.
yes.
So we have a big event coming up, the Bow Wow Walk, in just a couple of weeks. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to see what Chelsea does in a day and how her job is so important in helping get animals placed in really great homes and fundraising, just everything that Chelsea does. We're going to celebrate Chelsea today.
I love it.
Yay.
I love it. Well, why don't we start with this? We call it on the show the birth story, kind of the evolution of you in Charlottesville, the evolution of you at the SPCA, what brought you here in the first place, how'd you got tied to the SPCA, how you've evolved into such a critical component within the organization. I'm going to get out of the way and allow you to shine and kind of give us that evolution, Chelsea.
Sure. So how I got involved with the SPCA, I originally started back in 2013. I actually started back in animal care. So I was back actually cleaning the animals' cages. So I was working really close with the animals, cleaning out the dog cages, the cat cages. So I really saw what it took to make the SPCA function. So every single day before we actually opened, scrubbing the dog cages, cleaning the cats, feeding them, making sure that they were happy and healthy. This is actually back when I was going to college at VCU. So every weekend I was coming back and forth working with the SPCA, and this was something that was really, really important to me. I've always had such a passion for animals, and it was really close to me coming to graduation at VCU, and I knew I wanted to keep continuing working for the SPCA, and an opportunity approached me with the shelter, and really the rest is history. Like Pattie said, I've worn a lot of hats at the shelter, and now working really closely with the Bow Wow Walk. I am the events and communications manager, and the Bow Wow Walk is really close to to my heart. It's the second largest fundraiser for the SPCA. We do have a large goal this year. Our goal for the SPCA is $120,000. Yeah, it's a big goal, but
Piece
I think
of cake.
yeah, piece of cake. We are roughly about 10 days away. It's Saturday, April 6th at the Ix Art Park. We're about $71,000 in, which we've raised amazingly with our generous sponsors, which Pattie is one of them, donors, different people who have come out to support this. But we do have a long ways to go. This event is a super fun, doggy, animal-friendly 2.5K. Starts at the Ix Art Park. Registration kicks off at 8:30. The walk kicks off at 10. We walk down the downtown mall, reconvene back at Ix Art Park for canine competitions. We're going to have food trucks. Hot 1019 is going to be our MC for this event.
Nice.
So we really encourage everyone to come out to this event. And I know that we were talking earlier, even if you can't come out to this walk, we have a few different opportunities for people. So say you're busy, you just don't feel like coming out to walk. We have things that are called cat nappers. So you can register for the walk, which includes a t-shirt, which I'm rocking today.
I like it.
It is bright.
Blue looks good on
Yeah.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Which includes our t-shirt, a walker bag, a bandana. It's $35, and you can pick that up a week after the walk. Or if you do not want to register, you can donate. Every time you donate, it helps the shelter. We do so many great things in the community, and every donation matters. $5, $10, every single thing makes a difference to help the animals in our care.
I love it. Sizzle reel that. Please, Harris, make sure you sizzle reel Pattie Boden's National Retailer Award as well. Bow Wow Walk. You love the Bow Wow Walk. The community loves the Bow Wow Walk. Why do you love it?
I like it. I mean, you see so many different kinds of dogs, and what a great thing to see all those dogs getting along, having a party. I mean, every shape, size, breed, or not a breed, mix, whatever it is, they all get along, and just to see that mass of dogs walking through the downtown is really something kind of cool. And the other thing is, too, it's a great way for all the pet-related businesses to come together. I mean, we have stores and vets and businesses, and wow, if you want swag, if you want goodie bags, you better come, because I can tell you that everybody will have something amazing to give away. And I know they've been working on them for weeks, and it's, even if you don't walk, come walk around Ix Art Park and meet everybody and get some loot.
I love it. Barbara Lundgren, thank you for watching us. Nina DeMarco Finazzo loves some Sal's Cafe Italia. Thank you for watching us. Patrick Robbins, Kathy Joseph, Doug Niven at NBC 29 watching right now. Jay Wine and Keswick, Thomas Linkus watching us right now. Chris Turner, Tyler Berry, Tim Ryan. Show's on fire right now. I want to talk about the evolution of the Bow Wow Walk. Is it the 6th?
Yes, April 6th, Saturday.
It's the 6th
annual, yes.
So the 6th annual. Can you put in perspective how the event has evolved?
Oh, absolutely. Every single year the walk has grown. It's grown. It's gotten bigger and better.
I remember the first one when it was what are we calling Lee Park now? I mean,
Market
that
Street
Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
don't ask me. I don't.
That park
the
over
park
there.
down the street.
Yeah.
So it's grown bigger and better every year, and with the increase in participation has grown our increase in fundraising. I just always like to reiterate, it's so amazing to see the community's involvement and ongoing support of this shelter. Just to see the turnout of people that come out, the unwavering support of people who are just involved and invested in the SPCA, even if they don't have a shelter dog, or even if they don't have a dog, people come out and they want to support the SPCA. So the first year we've had smaller turnouts, but every single year it's gotten larger and larger.
Momentum.
Yes, the momentum has grown, and the amount of money that we've raised every single year, it's gotten bigger and bigger, and we're just so blessed to be in this community who supports us.
I love it. Kathy Schumann?
Oh, that's my aunt.
She says, great job, Chelsea.
That's my great aunt.
Thanks for helping all the fur babies. She's giving you some props. If you guys want to give Chelsea some props, please drop it in any feed you're watching. Sarah Webb is giving you a heart right now. Japrishi Ruffner, I might be messing up her first name. She's giving you some props right now. Shannon Daughtery's giving you some props.
These are all my friends. Hi, guys.
How have you seen the Bow Wow Walk evolve firsthand?
Well, I've just seen the numbers increase. I mean, for one thing, the numbers, and then it started with games, and now there's entertainment, there's food trucks. And just the wide variety of people that are coming and being a part of it. I mean, not even just like the pet stores and pet companies, but like the guys that get the mosquitoes out of your backyard.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're going to be here this year, mosquito squad.
Just anything you can think of like that is pet friendly and pet related.
Yeah.
It's just very cool to see all the things
it's
that
really
are here to
branched
offer.
out. Yeah, it's amazing.
Teresa Davis says, Pattie Boden, congrats on the retailer award. I'm looking forward to the powwow walk. Chelsea. That's Front Runner Signs giving you some props.
Yep.
Teresa Davis also says, yay, the shirts are going to match our custom printed socks.
Excellent.
We had made with our dog pictures on them. It's going to be awesome. Teresa, you got custom printed socks made with your dog's
That's
faces
amazing.
on
I love it.
That is so baller.
That's Teresa for you.
I love it.
She's not going to do anything halfway.
What is the 6th annual one? What is going to separate it from the 5th? What are the differences?
So I think money, absolutely. Money, the turnout. We have made some changes this year, which I'm really excited about. So we are actually going to have doggy demos and agility this year.
Cool.
So, which I think is different. We were anticipating of having that last year, but it was a little rainy and dreary last year. But this year it's 100% going to be there, which we're really excited about. So we're going to be teaching the crowd some new tricks, different things of that nature. And like Patty said, the amount of money that we're going to raise, the turnout, we're expecting it to be bigger and better than ever. The reach of people that we're reaching is bigger and better than ever.
And Ix is just such a nice venue too. I mean, we've got tents and you've got the covered stage, so it's not going to rain on the Bow Wow Walk, right?
No, it's not.
But even if it did, we'd
We're
be
covered.
okay.
We're
That's
covered.
right. We're good.
Rod Lawson, thank you for sharing the show. Rick Henderson and Crozet, thank you for watching. Grace Estrella, thank you for watching in Fluvanna County. Like and share the feed. That would mean the absolute world to us. Why offer What's Barking Local, your weekly talk show, a huge portion of the show to the Bow Wow Walk in the SPCA?
Well, that's what What's Sparking Local is all about. We're celebrating what's good in Charlottesville in events and community. And, this is a great way to show that. I mean, hey, this is What's Sparking Local on April 6th.
I love it.
So,
I love it. How do you get the word out? Obviously through forums like this. SPCA has a huge social presence, a great e-newsletter.
We do.
You guys have a good point of sale off of 29. Where people can interact with your brand. You guys have obviously your headquarters where folks can come and adopt animals of all kinds.
There's a banner right over the street.
There's a
right
banner
down
on
the
the street, which
yeah.
I drove under today. How else are you getting the word out? What should we be on the lookout for?
So we are, like you said, social media. We are very strong on social media right now. We have actually a commercial on NBC 29.
That's awesome. They're
That's
watching.
Right. It's a good one, too.
Hey, guys. Thanks for your, they are our very generous in-kind media partner for us. We have radio commercials going out through our very nice media or radio partners as well. We are hitting up our email database all the time. It is on our website. Our sponsors like Patty and so many other people are talking about it all the time. It is everywhere. We are hitting everybody. And even if you haven't heard about it and you are just hearing about it now, visit our website. It is all over our website. Then you can check it out and register.
I got a direct message here from Twitter, and if you guys want to connect with me with Instagram and Twitter, you can certainly do that. We have fans watching outside right now. They're like, what are they doing? This is Jerry, please don't use my name, but I'm an event coordinator at one of the rescue groups in Richmond, and I'm curious, with Chelsea having such a large and important position at the SPCA, what are some of the challenges she faces, and what's some advice that she can offer me as we try to grow our group a little bit larger in Richmond?
Oh, nice.
And you were at VCU.
I did. VCU, go Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. That's a great question. I love being an event planner and event coordinator. Always logistics, getting to follow, honestly, getting in touch with people, following up with people. Some people are so great with getting in touch with you. And then other times people, when you're trying to get to, with us being close to the 10-day milestone, with just getting these last minute details and specifics, it's really almost hounding these people, figuring out these details. But me, I love details. I love the nitty gritty. But I'm a big list planner. I love those details. Another thing is just making sure that you have everything specifically laid out. If she would love, or this person would love to touch base with me further, I would love to do a connection. I love working with different rescues and nonprofits sharing sharing different information. That's what we're here for. And Patty, thank you for this opportunity for us to potentially connect. That's amazing.
How about some of the things you've seen firsthand? You have DogFest, the
It's a
most
great
fun
turnout,
outdoor party for dogs.
It's big.
I mean, it is. You had what, 4,000 people?
Almost
4,000
yep.
people. You had a live band. We did a costume contest that I helped judge with you.
You did?
We had booths. We had an epic party. I mean, it was banging.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What are some of the challenges you face as someone who organized a huge party?
We talked about this last week at the Global Pet Show. There's a trade magazine that is featuring our Dog Fest as one of their events in their magazine. So we went through all the nuts and bolts of how we did it and what we thought made it good and what made it not so good, or just whatever. We were part of this editorial for Pets Plus Biggest magazine, and I think the biggest thing, I mean, other than hoping all the details come together, man, you just hope for the weather. I mean, we used to have Dog Fest with Halloween. Well, it gets cold, it gets rainy, and so we just took a gamble on moving it way up on the same weekend as Tom Tom Festival. So, that was a gamble. Would people be too tired after doing Tom Tom events all week? Would they still want to come? And sure enough, they did.
What I found, and I'm going to throw this back to you, Patty, what I found is the animal community is so engaged and active and loyal and friendly and willing to get involved. I mean, I think once you have a cat, dog, ferret, whatever you may be. I mean, I've had pet rats.
Yeah.
Rats make phenomenal pets.
Yeah.
They know their name.
Yeah, they're intelligent. Absolutely.
Very intelligent. Once you have an animal and you feel the unconditional love from an animal, that unconditional love, I feel breeds a sense of community and loyalty that you want to then share and embrace with others.
And one thing I think is really key to doing events like this, and you know this because you moved it from that park to this art park. So now the beauty of X is we're surrounded by 3 or 4 restaurants and 2 breweries right there. So now you've got people that had no intention of maybe coming to this event.
Yeah.
They're seeing what's going on. They can come down and be a part of it. So you're really pulling from that aspect too. It's just an added bonus.
Jehu Martin, thank you for joining us. Anja Andalek from FIG on the UVA corner, thank you for joining us. Vanessa Russell, the newest employee at Albemarle Veterinarian on 29, thank you for joining us. Catherine Lochner, thank you for joining us. If you guys could like and share the feed, that would mean the world to us. How about this question? And this is just me personally. I am a huge craft beer fan. One of my passions is when I'm not working 80 hours a week is I like to go to Woodridge Farm Brewery or Blue Mountain Brewery or here
Three
with
Knots.
Dave Warwick's a good friend.
Yeah.
How is it a challenge to work the wine or craft beer piece into events? I feel now it's more socially accepted and embraced than ever, especially in a market like Charlottesville.
Absolutely.
Can you put that in perspective for me?
Yeah, so it's amazing that we also do have a great relationship with 3 Notched. And with us being at Ix Art Park, which really backs up and is adjacent to 3 Notched, it really kind of was a no-brainer for us to reach out to 3 Notch, and this is actually the second year that we've partnered with them for the after party, where they are very generously donating a portion of the proceeds for their after party.
There you go.
Yeah, from 12 to 3 p.m. So we're encouraging people from after finishing the Bow Wow Walk, or even if you aren't going to the Bow Wow Walk, to head over to Ix Art Park and just grab a beer, enjoy the beautiful weather, because it is going to be beautiful that day, and enjoy their beautiful outdoor seating. So it's really just thinking outside the box and thinking about what community that you're going to be in, like Patty mentioned, and seeing what different type of businesses that you can partner with. But we're in such an animal community that so many people want to work with you and want to help and support you, which is amazing that what Charlottesville is.
Jump in here about that, because you have a very strong partnership with 3 Notch.
I tell you what, they do our Big Dog Blondale for us, and we have that at Dog Fest and make an event out of it this year, and we're going to have it again this year. And we may also be having a launch party, the Big Dog Dance. Where we're gonna,
can I be there?
You should be there.
Okay.
You should be there.
You know I like cold beer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and we're going to have, we have the acoustic band during the event. We're going to have a different band for the big dance.
We're going to have 2?
We're going to have 2. It's a 2-band event.
You're having 2 bands at Dog Fest? Stop it.
Well, we're going to have the one that's quiet for the dogs, and then we're going to have the rockin' band for later.
What can you? Oh, can I pull out of you?
No, not yet.
Okay, teaser. Was that a teaser?
No, can't yet.
Pattie Boden, I'm excited about
holding
this.
out on you.
You're making this party even better and bigger.
You know, why not?
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Tabitha Hummel, thank you very much for joining us. She's got another event that we need to celebrate on this program. Hounds for the Who's.
Oh, yeah. So,
talk to me about that.
Okay, this is our basketball event, and it's Hounds for the Who's. And so we're encouraging you to come to Animal Connection, and you got to wear your UVA gear, or your dog's got to wear it. And we do have bow ties. Yeah, there you go. So you come to Animal Connection and have a picture taken at our selfie station wearing your UVA gear. And when you do that and post your picture, like it and share it, you're going to be entered to win gift certificates this week. So if UVA wins their first game this weekend, there's a $100 gift certificate. If they win the Southern Regionals, it's $200. Another gift certificate. If they are in the Final Four and they win their first match, it's a $350 gift certificate. If they win the whole enchilada, someone's going to win a $500 gift certificate.
I love when you say the whole enchilada.
Don't you love that? I like it.
So
I like
good.
that too. Pretty cheeky.
Let's sizzle reel that, Harris Tolber, and make sure it's timely and you're following the UVA bracket when promoting that sizzle reel.
Right, but you got to wear your gear and bring your dog to come. We have plenty of UVA gear for dogs. So
I love it. Yeah. I love it. Now, word on the street, the scuttlebutt around the avenues of Charlottesville, Chelsea Mitchell, is you are not only a passionate canine and cat lover, because this is what you do professionally, but word on the street is you've got a few of them at the casa, a few of them at home.
I do.
Can you put that in perspective for us?
I do. I have 8 dogs.
You do not have
Personally,
8 dogs.
I do.
She has 8 dogs.
I like to always say, but that's because I work at an animal shelter, and then people are like, oh, okay.
So you're the dog lady.
I do. I'm a dog lady.
How do you manage? I have 2 German Shepherds.
Oh, I have 2 German Shepherds as well.
What are your names of your German Shepherds?
Jackson and Knox.
Okay, mine are Max and Leo.
Oh,
I had
nice.
3. I recently had to put one down. Lucy. Regardless, we're not going to talk about that because I'm going to get misty-eyed here. How do you manage 8 dogs?
It's never a dull moment. I will say that. But it's never a dull moment. But I like to say it's brothers and sisters. They get along really, really well. I trust them completely.
You must have a big yard.
I do. That's the next thing. People always say, so do you have a big yard?
Big fenced-in yard?
Big fenced-in backyard. Yeah, I live out in the country. I have about an acre fenced-in with 6-foot-high privacy fencing. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. So we hang out outside a lot, but it's fun. It's never a dull moment. But I always say, I work at the SPCA, so that's where I get all of these dogs from.
So are you just falling in love with the animals at work and then bringing them home? Is that what's happening?
Kind of. I take the animals that have a little bit more of the behavioral challenges or some of the more medical conditions.
You're saying the ones that are probably, I'm not going to, is it least adoptable or less likely to be adoptable?
Less likely to be adopted.
Okay.
The most recent one I took, she has some seizure issues.
Okay.
So she's with me. She's my little precious angel.
Okay.
But yeah, never a dull moment. They all sleep in bed with me. My husband thinks I'm crazy.
I was going to say, how do 8 dogs
I think
sleep
he's
in
a
the
great
bed?
guy.
Yeah,
He is.
You got a champion for
And
a
did you
husband
have
here.
all of them before you got married?
I didn't.
That's a good
I did
yeah.
not. They slowly come. So I started out with one dog, and then as I worked out the SPCA, I've accumulated more and more and more.
Is there a limit?
I think I'm good right now.
Are you going double digits?
I really think I'm good right now.
Do you have cats?
I don't have cats. The German Shepherds aren't the biggest fans of cats.
Right.
Yeah.
And the medical.
Look at that. We're showing you right here. We got what dogs are on screen here? We got
my
4
gosh.
dogs.
Those are what I call my littles. So those are the littles, and then I have the bigs.
Okay. Well, I literally want to understand this and turn this into a sizzle reel because this is timeless and fantastic content right here. Well, and Bellamy Brown, thank you for watching the program. He's now running for Charlottesville City Council.
Are you going to go home and tell Lauren you need...
She's watching right now.
I know. You can tell Lauren she needs more dogs.
If I bring another dog into the house, she's piecing out.
Oh, no.
She's hostile away going in.
She would never
going up
do
the
that.
Eastern Seaboard to Long Island. No, she definitely would. I promise you. What is the dynamic like with 8 dogs? I mean, is there an alpha? I mean, do you have...
There is,
Is there fights?
So I wouldn't. There's no fights. I trust them completely. But like I said, it's like they're brothers and sisters. We definitely have our scuffles, but they get along really, really well. So it's just like
You can feed all the dogs in the same room?
No.
Okay.
No.
So separate feeding.
We have separate feedings, and we have
Okay.
different stations. Everyone goes to like their different room or their different
Door
corner.
closing kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It takes me
Okay.
about like 10-ish minutes to feed them.
Okay.
But it's just such a routine now that I'm good to go. One of the Germans.
I've never heard of anyone having 8 dogs.
You know, my
I had 3 dogs and people thought I was nuts.
It's pretty normal in animal welfare. When you work at the shelter, it's pretty. Yeah, a lot of
my
people have
boyfriend's
them.
mother, Laura, has 8 cats and 4 dogs, and she works. Yeah, she brings a few foundlings home from the shelter.
Yeah.
And it's very organized. Everybody sits and waits patiently for their meals, and
Yeah.
and well, the cats maybe not so patiently, but yes, that's kind of the idea.
Patty
But yeah.
Riley is saying, this is so cool. Patty
Patty
I'm
Riley.
writing you back. Thank you very much. I've never heard of a dog.
Patty
But they're
Riley is
good.
cool.
They love when they get their snacks. They all line up, and I give them one at a time. They love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say you were talking about the cats. 8 cats.
That's a lot of cats.
It's easier than 8 dogs. Do you not think
that's
so?
That's a lot of
so.
no.
Okay,
I
explain
think-
that to me.
I think, well, sometimes you have trouble finding them all.
Yeah, and then the litter boxes, and then feeding them, and
Yeah.
the scratching.
Well, what is
Right.
your backyard like then? Speaking of the litter boxes, I mean, I think that's got to be like landmine central.
It's it's not. I mean, you would walk in this house, you'd never know cats were in there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
no, I was
so
talking
clean.
about her backyard.
Oh, but your backyard. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Yeah.
I clean my backyard up
Yeah.
pretty frequently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say that some of the cats go outside, and some are inside, and then there's one cat that is always either in the cupboard or under a bed. I mean, this cat can get into. How she gets into cupboards, I have no idea.
What's the smartest cat do?
What
That
the one
cat
that
right
gets
there?
in cupboards?
Yeah.
Zippy. Oh yeah.
Zippy
Aw,
the
that's
cat.
a cute name.
What is the smartest dog you got in your wolf pack?
Oh gosh, they're all pretty smart.
Is it the German Shepherds? It's
The
gotta
German
be,
Shepherds
right?
are pretty smart. Yeah.
Why? What are they doing?
They're just very, very active. They are very play driven. They love to play. I mean, I could go into every
I'm happy to hear it. I'm literally
There's
intrigued
so
by
many.
this.
There's so many.
I love stuff like this.
Do we have time? To
We
go into
have
all?
plenty of time.
I don't want to talk about all.
There
of them.
are no rules at I Love CVille. Grace Pre is saying Chelsea is awesome.
Oh, that's
she
my
is.
best friend. Hey, Grace.
Yeah,
We have to give a little shout out to Pattie Riley. She's my friend from Connecticut.
please.
And
She's watching from Connecticut?
And she has senior
Power of
dogs.
social media.
She adopts senior dogs, and
Aw.
way to go, Pattie Riley.
Yes, I,
mean-
love that. The special people adopt senior dogs. I
Yeah.
love those types of people.
Anyone
She
who's
does.
giving a good quality home to a dog is fine by my book.
There
Yes.
you
You
go.
know, one of my weed out processes, and I'm going to throw this to you. One of my is this going to be the right girl for me? Is this not going to be the right girl for me? Is like, are you a dog lover?
Yes.
Are you okay with dogs? Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
have 3 of them, and if you're not, hit the road.
That's right.
This is not going to work
Hasta
out.
la vista.
It's like a really good
Yep.
indicator of personality and
Yeah.
character and integrity and a
Oh,
lot of stuff.
absolutely.
What jump in on here? I mean, you obviously found one with a guy who's used to deal with this. I mean, that is like such a good determiner of someone. Do you not think?
It is. Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree. Someone who can deal and is adaptable with different personalities and situations. Granted, I don't think my husband was ever prepared for 8 dogs, but he loves me and
Crazy.
he never wanted all of them, but I take him home and he's never going to leave me. So
Megan Perry, thank you for joining us and engaging with the program. We absolutely love that. Conrad with the animals?
Dogs love him. He
Do
is
they?
the
That's for me.
dog whisperer.
Yeah?
Yep.
You got a good one there.
I know.
What do you, Talk to
Yeah.
me about being a dog whisperer. How is he a dog whisperer?
I love to watch him with a dog because he doesn't stand there and look down at them. He immediately is down on his knees at this level and lets them choose him. I mean, it's just
amazing.
great to watch how he will interact, and he's just really cool that way.
Emily Mitchell says, "Go Chelsea, go."
that's my twin sister. Hey,
Get out of town. She's
yeah.
watching
You have a
our I
twin
Love
I
sister?
do
CVille
have a
page.
twin
Woo,
sister.
double trouble.
Does she have 8 dogs?
She does not. She has 3 cats and a dog.
Okay.
So
she
she's
needs
a
to catch
cat
up.
person. Yeah.
This
Jeez,
has been a
catch
good show.
up.
We filled 35 minutes. I felt like 3
Oh
and a
my
half
gosh.
minutes right here. Why don't we do this? We'll close with a final word for everybody.
All
and,
right.
I will give some props to Animal Connection. So you guys
Absolutely.
can compose your thoughts and your ideas here. Well, once you interact interacting with these cameras.
Okay.
Chelsea, you can go first. You can go bow wow walk or anything you want to go.
Bow.
You know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're jumping the gun over there.
I don't
You're jumping the gun. Animal Connection, Central Virginia's longest running all natural pet store. Ladies and gentlemen, 17 years of success. An entrepreneur's vision of bringing quality of life, better food, grooming, bringing a self-serve dog wash, just bringing an epicenter of everything positive to animals. And it's in the McIntyre Office Park. It's Animal Connection. It's your dream, and I love to celebrate it.
Thank you.
Because I know how hard it is to run a business, and you make it look easy. And I know it's not easy.
pshaw.
It's not easy, but you do a hell of a job.
Thank you.
Hell of a job. We will go to our final. I mean that. I
Thank
mean
you.
that. We will go to the final words, and Chelsea Mitchell, camera right there. The show is yours.
Well, thank you so much, Patty, for having me. This is amazing. It's a great platform to talk about the SPCA and the great work that we do here. But really, if you haven't heard about the Bow Wow Walk or you haven't registered for the Bow Wow Walk, I really do encourage everyone to register for it. The SPCA here, we do such great work in the community, and every little bit matters. So even if you can't register, you can't attend the walk, even if you just donate $5, it really does make such a difference for the animals in the community and the life-saving work that we do. It costs $20 for an animal to be at the shelter for a day. So just imagine that.
And how many animals are there? Angie told us, and I can't remember the number.
We care for over 3,000 animals a year. Last year we adopted out over 3,000.
Right. That's a lot.
That's a lot of animals. So if you just donate $20, $5, anything makes a difference. And we hope to see everyone at the 6th annual Bow Wow Walk on Saturday, April 6th.
Yay.
I love it. Sizzle Reel Dad, Harris Tolber. And we're about to make another Sizzle Reel with Patricia Boden.
Oh my goodness.
Pattie Boden.
Well, if you can't come to the walk and you know somebody that is going to be in the walk, hey, support them too. All the teams are listed on the Bow Wow Walk page. So go pick one. If you don't know anyone, just pick one with a fun name. I don't care. You know, just go and support. And hopefully stop by XR Park on Saturday the 6th and see what's going on.
Wednesdays at 3 p.m. on the I Love CVille network. It is What's Barking Local with Pattie Boden. I ride shotgun, and she brings awesome people like Chelsea Mitchell to the program where we celebrate the animal community in Charlottesville-Albemarle County and across Central Virginia. We take each episode and we syndicate it across the I Love CVille network for 30 days where 250,000 people are touched by this message and this brand. And we have a lot of fun doing it.
We do, and we have guests lined up through the end of May. But if you know somebody that's making a difference or doing something fun, or maybe they're making a great product for dogs or just whatever, I mean, or cats, you know, just whatever, let me know about it, and you know, we'll see about getting them on upcoming shows.
She's active on Facebook. Send her a Facebook message.
Yep.
Stop by Animal Connection. Send her an email. Go to the Animal Connection page. Anything, and she will respond. And I'm going to celebrate this. National retailer. Internet marketing, social media marketing. Put it up. Hold it up like a wrestler.
We're
Come
not
on, over your head. Over your head. Yeah, Pattie Boden.
We're not just shooting in the dark. We know things.
Pattie Boden. Awesome. I love you. All right, guys. That's a wrap. That was a good show.
That was fun.
It's a good show.
That was really
Props.
good.
Yeah.
Props.
Chelsea.
Good work,
Thank you.
Chelsea. I'm Jerry Miller for Pattie Boden, for Chelsea Mitchell. This is What's Barking Local. We truly enjoy connecting with you, and we will see you next week at 3 o'clock on
Heck
Wednesday.
yeah.
Enjoy your afternoon, baby.
Bye-bye.
Good work.
Oh, thank
Good
you.
work.
That was easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. You are a natural. You're a natural. Good guess.
You should do this all the time.
Oh, I love talking.